Hey ladies who are joining me for the Muay Khao Summit. We're about a month and a little bit away, so this is enough time to start building up your endurance and strength and conditioning in order to have a better and less stressful experience when you get here. You do not have to build yourself into some kind of war machine before getting here. That will happen while you're here, but the more conditioning you can do to get yourself ready for it, the better. If you're going to go climb Everest, you want to do some hiking before you go. If you're going to run a marathon, you want to get some miles in before just running it all in one day. So some minimal things that you can do to just start building your endurance is just running, literally just getting some miles. If you can't run, you can skip rope, you can swim, you can jump on a tire, pretty much anything to start getting your cardio going. And you want to do something that's going to be strengthening your legs, because we're going to be using our legs a lot. Another thing that people don't really think about before they come to Thailand, because they really just don't have experience with it, is that you're barefoot a lot and you're in flip-flops a lot, and this is different for your feet than it is if you're wearing shoes all the time in wherever it is that you're coming from. So the floor in the gym does have mats. We also have a canvas in the ring, but there's also cement in certain areas of the gym that you will be training on. So even if your feet are pretty used to working on canvas and things like this, because of the humidity, you're sweating all the time, you're wet, just being on mats and canvas and cement is going to cut up your feet a little bit. So anything you can do to kind of callus up your feet, walking barefoot more often, walking outside barefoot if you can, any of those things are going to help that process a little bit when you get here. And when you're here, putting Vaseline on your feet before you go to bed, like keeping your skin soft, is actually really going to help you as well. We're going to be clinching a lot, and there are some people who are not super used to doing clinching all the time, so your neck is going to get tired, period. It's just going to happen, even if you have a strong neck. But if you can strengthen your neck before you come, that's really going to help you out in this process. It's going to make your earlier days less difficult. So there's something called yes, no, and maybes, which I'll show you guys how to do. If you can start doing these, probably you want to start maybe 3 times a week and then increase that to every other day, and then see if you can do it every day before you come here. That's really going to help with your neck strength. You can also make weighted jaw exercise. So you basically just loop something through a weight, hold it in your teeth, and do the exercises this way. I'll show you how to do that as well. And then just anything like knees and teeps on the bag, something that's endurance, but it's also strength. This is really going to help you out. So like the Langsuan 1000 was a challenge that we did before, which was building towards 1,000 knees and 1,000 teeps. You don't have to do 1,000 of each, but you start where you're at and you want to build each time you do it. So if you're starting at like 20 knees on the bag, that's what you can do. Try to get to 50, then try to get to 70, try to get to 100, that kind of thing. Building your endurance, building towards what you're going to be doing here is going to make what you're able to do here much better. So that's my PSA. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm here. Ask them on the group. I'll try to make some videos if you have any specific questions for things that you're worried about. And I'm going to see you guys soon, which is really, really cool. So these are the classic stick knees on a bag that you can do as part of the Langsuan 1000, but these are going to help your endurance. We're going to be doing tons of these in the summit, so the more you can do getting ready for these, the better. These are just knees against a bag. Very easy to do. If you don't have a bag, you can do this against a wall, you can do it against a tree, anything. If your knees are hurting or you don't have a bag, you can do knees in the corner of the ring, or you can do them against the wall. But again, the more you can do, the better. Here are some examples of different neck weights that you can make. This one, if you just have like weights for a bar, you can take a shirt, string it through, and then you're going to bite the fabric of the shirt to do your neck exercises. You do not have to do weighted neck exercises to get ready, but it will significantly improve your strength for clinch before you come if you start doing this. So this is just the classic how to use a neck weight. So you just grip the string or the shirt or whatever it is in your jaw, and then you're going to use only your neck. Do maybe like 10 or 15 in a set. You don't have to overdo this. If you do not have neck weights, you can do yes, no, maybes. You can do this on the floor, on your bed, anything. You just go yes, no, and then maybe is side to side. As you become more advanced, you can move to the edge of the bed or on the end of a table or anything so that you can kind of drop your neck down. You can do sets of 10 or 20 as you build up on this. And then as your neck becomes strong, you can then flip over and do both sides if you're going off the end of a bed or off the end of a table. This will really help with strength for the clinch. And at the end of clinching, when our necks are very sore, do this every day. It's just a neck bridge. Do this after we train and before you go to sleep, and you will be doing yourself a huge favor during the entire summit.